Hello everyone. First of all, good morning and welcome to our Kanchan Sudha online classes. So today we will study about social science for class 7th to 10th standard, and we have to focus on our festivals celebrated in different parts of India. So festivals are divided into two parts, mainly national festivals and religious festivals. So first of all, national festivals. National festivals are celebrated all over the country. Our national festivals are Independence Day, Republic Day, and Gandhi Jayanti. So we celebrate Independence Day on 15th August every year, the Republic Day on 26th January every year, and Gandhi Jayanti on 2nd of October every year. Now let us take a look of our national festivals in detail. Independence Day. It is celebrated on 15th August every year. India became independent on this day. It is one of the most important days in Indian history. A long time ago, India was ruled by the British. For many years, our freedom fighters fought hard and we became independent on 15th August 1947. Every year on this day, we remember all our freedom fighters who gave their lives for the nation. On Independence Day, the Prime Minister of India hosts the national flag at the Red Fort in New Delhi. He makes the speech and asks all of us to salute the country by saying Jai Hind. Flags are hosted across the country in all the cities, towns, villages and schools. Next is Republic Day. It is celebrated on 26th January every year. India became republic on 26th January 1950. A grand parade is held at Rajpath in Delhi. School children and folk dancers from different parts of country participate in the parade. Lots of people come to see the colorful parade. The President of India hosts the national flag. We salute the national flag. Flag hosting is followed by cultural programs all over the country. Gandhi Jayanti. It is celebrated on 2nd October every year. It is birthday of Mahatma Gandhi. India got freedom under the leadership of Gandhi ji. His full name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born on 2nd of October 1969 at Porbandar in Gujarat. A prayer meeting is held at Gandhi ji's Samadhi at Rajghat. In New Delhi, the President, the Prime Minister, and other dignitaries visit Rajghat. They offer prayers and flowers at his Samadhi. Our national leaders pay homage to Gandhiji by singing bhajans. Gandhiji is known as Father of Nation. Children lovingly call him Bapu. Gandhiji believed in peace and non-violence. Religious festivals. Religious festivals are celebrated by different people of different religions in India. Some common religious festivals are Diwali, Holi, Christmas, Guru Purnima, Navaratri and Dashera. Then Pongal, Onam, Eid, Raksha Bandhan, मकर संक्रांति, गुड़ी पाड़वा, जन्माष्टमी, गणेश चतुर्थी. Then now let us take a look at our religious festivals in detail. So the first festival is Diwali. Diwali is the festival of lights. On this day, we decorate our houses with oil, lamps, diyas, candles, or bulbs, or akash kandils, rangoli, and flowers. It is generally a 5 day celebration. Each day has a significant meaning. We worship goddess Lakshmi on the day of Lakshmi Pujan. People distribute gifts and sweets to each other. Children enjoy firework and crackers. We eat sweets and have lots of fun. Then Holi. Holi is the festival of colors. Usually it is celebrated for 2 days. In most part of India, the bowl fire is lit on the night of first day, which is known as Holika Darshan. On second day, people play with different colors. They put gulal and throw colored water on each other. The second day is called Rangapanchami. People greet each other and offer sweets. Next festival is Eid ul Fitr. Eid is an important religious festival celebrated by Muslims. It is celebrated after a whole month of fasting, which is called Ramzan. On the last day of Ramzan, people come out to see the beautiful moon. People go to mosque to offer their prayers called namaz. They all wear new clothes and greet each other. Say Eid Mubarak. Sevaiya are the special dish on this day. Then Christmas. Christmas is a grand festival of Christians. It is celebrated on 25th December every year all over the world. It is the birthday of Jesus Christ. Churches are decorated on this day. Special prayers, carols are held in the church at midnight. On Christmas evening, people decorate Christmas tree at home. Small children wait for Santa Claus to give them gifts. We enjoy the Christmas cake. Next festival is Guru Parab. Guru Purnima. Guru Parab is celebrated to mark the birthday of 10 Sikh Gurus. People decorate their houses and go to Gurudwaras to pray. Big colorful processions are taken out. Gurudwaras are decorated with flowers and lights. A community lunch, langar, is served there. Next festival is Navratri and Dashera. It is celebrated for 10 days. Navratri represents celebration of goddess Durga. The word Navratri means 9 nights in Sanskrit. Final 10th day is Dashera. People play Garba and Dandiya for the 9 nights. Dashera is celebrated to mark the victory of good over evil. On this day, Lord Rama killed Ravana, the demon king of Lanka. The effigies of Ravan, his brother, and his son are stuffed with crackers and are burnt. In South India, people worship goddess Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati during Dashera. Next festival, Pongal. Pongal is celebrated by the people of Tamil Nadu in the month of January. They worship the sun god, the rain god, their domestic animals, cows and bulls, etc. People prepared sweet rice called Pongal. Next festival is Onam. Onam is a festival celebrated by people of Kerala. People worship the god. This is followed by a feast. The great attraction of this day is the boat race. These boats race are called snake. Odi boats. On this festival, people of Kerala wear new clothes and have a grand meal served on banana leaves. Next religious festival, Mahashivratri. Mahashivratri is celebrated as birthday of Lord Shiva. On this day, people go to temple and offer prayers to Lord Shiva. People generally fast on this day. Next festival, Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is a festival of brother and sister in Hindu religion. Raksha Bandhan is a bond of love and affection between brother and sister. On this day, sister tie a rakhi on the right wrist of their brothers. Rakhi is the sign of protection that brother promises towards his sister. After tying the rakhi, brother gives his sister gift. Makar Sankranti. Makar Sankranti is also known as a kite festival. It is generally celebrated on 14th January every year. People fly bright colored kites and distribute tilgul laddus on this day. Next festival, Gudi Padwa. Gudi Padwa is celebrated on the first day of Hindu month Chaitra, and it is celebrated as New Year Day by Maharashtrians. A gudi is raised to invite prosperity and good luck into the house. Traditionally, a paste of neem leaves, cumin seeds, jaggery, and salt is eaten on this day. Next, Janmashtami. Janmashtami is a Hindu festival celebrated in remembrance of the birth of Lord Krishna. On this day, young people form small pyramids with colorful uniforms to break the handi, which is tied a few feet high above the ground. And the last festival is Ganesh Chaturthi. Ganesh Chaturthi is a Hindu festival celebrated as the birthday of Lord Ganesha. It is celebrated all over India and widely in Maharashtra. People bring idols of Lord Ganesha and worship it. The duration of this festival varies from 1 to 10 days. So in this way, we will study about the Indian festivals. Festivals are divided into two parts: national festivals and religious festivals. So your homework is watch this video carefully and note it down all the points in your homework. Thank you. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.